has arrived, adorned in ivory and gold. This is the Empress Elite. All hail the Empress Elite. She is regarded as, quite frankly, a best-in-class die-cutting and embossing machine. For any Anna Griffin fan, any Griffinite out there, I know this is something you cherish and love for sure. We are really thrilled that it's back. I feel like I've not presented this in many, many, many months. We have an exclusive offer. It's a big offer and it's a big saving. That's why the team saved it for us tonight. We are down from over $400 to $249. So from $403 to $249. It's not a little saving, it is a massive saving. One quick recap of what that looks like. Out there, regularly at retail, the Empress Elite would be $330. Well, we're already nearly $100 off that price. We're going to add in the large plates, $24, the large magnetic mat, $15, the large metal shim, that's another $15, the small plates, $13.5, the 360-degree rotation turntable, $10, the small metal shim, that's another $8 and change, small magnetic mat, $8, and obviously the power cord and a manual. This is something that obviously when you have it, and you'll have it for years and years and years. And if crafting is your go-to happy place, this will be something that really brings that crafting to life. So we'll do as much of a presentation as we can. And if we sell out before the end of the hour, we'll move on to something else. We'll work out something else to do. But at this rate, we have already pre-sold nearly 70 of them, and I don't have that many available. Obviously, Anna, since you launched the Empress Elite, it's a huge deal, and I know you put your heart, passion, and soul into the creation of this very special machine.
Yes, yes, because as we elevate our crafts, right, we need the tools that are going to carry us through all time. And so the Empress Elite was designed with all of the, like, it's an upgrade from our original Empress machine. It comes with this turntable, which allows us to work in two different directions in our craft room. It has a USB port on the back. It's a single plug, and it's a 3-button operation, which is really simple, right? So power and forward and backward. And then what we've done is we've added these handles on the side, because this, if you're picking it up and taking it across the craft room, you definitely need to be able to move it around. So I like that the handles are right there for me. And this is what I like to show people, is that, you know, we make beautiful things all the time, and cards and stickers and all of that. But without die cutting, this is magnificent. But when you add die cutting to the same things, and you add die cutting to the same composition, do you see how it comes to life in a very different way? That, you know, I'm going to show it to you one more way, which is beautiful birthday greetings, right? No die cutting. And then what happens when we're die cutting? So every single piece of that is something that I think speaks to me as a crafter, right? Me as someone, as a creator. And what we've done is that we put together, just for HSN, a combination of our plate system. So you're getting the large plate system, and this is the best on the market. This has a plate. It has 2 of them. It also comes with a metal shim for extra detail, and then it has this rigid magnetic mat. And so this is 8 by 12, right? That thickness is 1/8 of an inch thick. This is something that you're going to cut into as part of the process. And you're also getting the regular plate system, which is 6 by 8, which is a generous size for putting your dies in the machine, right? So we give you an instruction booklet that comes with it, but I loved, and the turntable comes with it as well. But I like to show you the types of things that the machine will cut. We have found that it will cut just about anything. And whether we're just starting with our matte foil cardstock, or you're cutting something as light as vellum, you're looking at what we call our 3D dies, doing engraving, embossing, and die cutting on everything from paper to faux leather. So you see the design. So faux suede, you know, we have all those amazing materials and consumables from HSN, and like even watercolor paper if you want to paint on it. Shimmer cardstock if you wanted to add chalk to that, if you want to work with flocked cardstock, you see the continuous pressure that the machine gives is the same result over time, over and over again, and it's a flawless result. It's something that really works in a way that like nothing we've ever made. So, all right, we have a rub-on transfer, which is a lightweight thing. We have a shimmer cardstock, and we have a die. And so the plate stack, you actually it's always the same plate stack. It's always it's the A plate, and then the metal shim, and then the magnetic mat every single time. And you always want to remove the mat from whatever you cut. Okay, so as we have a happy Father's Day to the best dad ever, Adam Freeman. All right, so we put the rub-on onto the cardstock and given ourselves a beautiful sentiment for the front of the card. So again, die cutting. Why die cutting, right? So we die cut and we added rub-on art at the same time. So we have the Simply King of My Heart. This was on earlier today, right? With die cutting. I'm going to show you again, like one of the easier ways to think about an embossing machine. So it does do embossing as well. So we have vellum on the inside of an embossing folder and a little piece of wax paper. We have matte foil cardstock and a little piece of wax paper, because our cut and emboss folders, we like to protect the fancy paper. This is 2 A plates, and it's as simple as pressing the run button, and the machine is going to take the plate system from you. So you want to, keep your hands away from the opening and the exit of the machine. But with these large plates, you're able to do more with less time. And one single pass, look, I'm doing double the work that I was doing. And so here we have a beautiful embossed vellum. Okay, so this is the wax paper, this is the vellum. I think you could use them both, but that is so lightweight. And then at the same time, we did something that was really premium weight, which is 300 GSM foil paper at the same time. So what that means is we did not miss a beat, right? The pressure is so completely even, side to side, top to bottom, that we can use different substrates and get the same result. So that is really fun, don't you think, Adam?
But I mean, that's the key differences, though, that you've got to remember when you're researching, looking at different die cutting and embossing machines. It's the pressure that's been applied, it's the quality of the mechanics, it's the performance factor, right, that really makes the difference. That's why Anna's able to work through all those different fabrics, all those different materials, and get those precision results every time. That's what's key. So you want to make sure that the one that you buy is going to deliver the best results. And as you saw just now, as you can see just now, the results are spectacular. With everybody ordering, we are over 50% sold out. So we're taking our final orders right now. Price is obviously a big element here. I obviously should mention as well, not only are we the lowest price I can remember, quite frankly, ever, at $249 and change, we're also offering free shipping and handling. It says $750, but remember, if you've already bought something today, that $750 will fill your entire cart. So you could buy as many things as you want and never pay another dollar for shipping and handling. So take advantage of it. Look, if you just want to play, if you've always been curious about it, you're excited about it, but you're not certain about it, let me send it to you on a flex pay of $49.99 and use it. Like Anna would want you to, I would want you to. You've got 30 days to craft up a storm. And if at the end of that you say, not for me, that's okay. Absolutely no issue. You send it back and get a refund of the purchase price. I just think, Anna, certainly when times are crazy or when we're looking to go to our happy place, if crafting is your happy place, how do you live without it? Once you have the Empress, you'll never, ever want to be without it.
I agree. It's definitely transformed the way that I think about building projects. It's the way I love to tell people that we make something that makes their crafting that much better. And there's a definite ease of use. So I'm taking our Crop at Home 5 frame dies, and I'm taking the outer die and the inner die, and then all three of this, right? And we're going to take this one cut. Okay, and it's going to go through the machine, and I'm going to be able to make 5 cards with this one cut. And what's so extraordinary about thinking that way is that you can plan your cutting, right? You can plan the work that you're doing. You can just make the most of your scraps because of this plate system being so large that you can do so much more with the time that you don't have to spend weeding dies or wondering if it worked or hand cranking it or all those things. So each one of these things is now going to make a beautiful card. All right, so I just did my wrong thing. I should take the mat away from the die cut. But there we go. So all of these are now about to make 5 amazing cards. And let me just show you. We'll just start with the first one. So we had our Leon Ultimate Paper Crafting Kit on earlier today. And if you missed it, or if you didn't see it, you should check it out. It's 307 pieces. This is its cornerstone pattern. All right, frame number 1, card number 1. It goes there. Okay, same thing. We have our Simply King of My Heart card making kit, right? There's that second frame that we just cut out, right? And then we put it on with the happy birthday. That's card number 2. All right, card number 3, right? Adding. Sometimes you don't like sentiments, like things that are in your craft room that you don't want to use. So we're not sending a sympathy card. We're actually saying it's time to celebrate. So then we're adding die cutting. So all right, so that's 3. All right. I like this. I like racing. Okay, so floral. This is Francesca. We just saw the Ultimate Paper Crafting Kit. We have five cards to make, and we are going right there. And then, okay, again, why die cutting? Look at what happens. You make something extraordinary from adding die cutting. And so here we go one more time. There's the interior of that, and this is the Vintage Botanical card making kit. My goodness. All right, why die cutting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons for die cutting all at once. And everybody here in the studio is applauding.
It's incredible.
Okay, very good.
Okay, they're letting me know,
It really
Anna,
is, Adam. You know,
Anna, they're telling me we have 4 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. This is an exciting response, obviously. But Anna, I do get the sense that folks that have been watching, they already know the Empress. They've seen it, they're aware of it. And maybe the price now being at I mean, again, it's not like it's a small discount. We're down from $424 at retail. Maybe this is just the icing on the cake to say, I'm finally going to do it. Because ultimately, it just adds such an extra, it takes your crafting to the next level. You must be so proud of this machine, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm most proud of is how incredibly durable it is, because so many people told us when we came out with the new machine that their original Empress was still going strong, and they didn't need to upgrade. And I was like, okay, well, if you're getting this large plate system, which was normally sold separately, and you're getting the regular plate system, this makes this an amazing deal. And when we think about those large plates, we're talking about a larger capability. We have a bigger opportunity for crafting. And from there, this is our Crop at Home 5 border die set that was also on earlier today. These are the shadow layer dies that go underneath this beautiful plain gold paper that is about to transform into something that I like to call crafting jewelry. Right, you see this incredible detail that's happening at the bottom. A full 12-inch border and a die, that's a lot of metal. So we like to combine these. This die set is so easy to use because it has like it has the background, and we're cutting multiple sheets of cardstock at the same time.
Because you can,
and
Anna.
So you see. Yes, yes, because we can. I do a lot of things like that because I can. All right, so here we go. Gorgeous jewelry for your paper crafts, and each one of these, I'm just going to get this removed quickly. You see how that looks like? It looks like a bracelet, right? If you were wearing, okay, you just go like that,
Beautiful.
right? it looks like something. I'm now Superwoman with my gold cuffs. So
Wonder
it's
Woman.
all up to you and your creativity. Wonder Woman, that's it. Not Superwoman, Wonder Woman. All right, let's make a scrapbook page. Let's create something that looks like we want. This is also, right, this is a really beautiful way to add die cutting to scrapbooking, or to tell a story, or to make a gift for someone. You can do that with a machine that really, it's just the press of a button, right? We're not having to calibrate it, download software, upload firmware. We're not having to do any of that. We're just working with a plate system that allows us to play with the paper, and we're able to create things that are dimensional because we've got more square footage of cutting space. So again, the machine itself, it is easy and simple to use. We have a 3-button top, right? So a power button and forward and reverse. We have handles on both sides, and that turntable is coming with the machine so that you can, if you were